Kebajikan Al-Istiqamah, Jalan Syarifuddin Yus nomor 1 Gunung Bahagia, Balikpapan Selatan. Inilah Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio. Kami hantar Anda untuk menjemput waktu di jam 2 siang. Jaga semangat kerja ya, karena jika kamu terganggu dengan tiap gosokan, bagaimana kacamu akan bisa dipoles? Bicara tentang agama dan tuntunannya, pendidikan dan aspek-aspek penunjangnya, inspirasi usaha yang sesuai dengan syariah, semuanya bermuara pada insan beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas dan kuat. Mari berdaya, berjaya bersama Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio, number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio, number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio. Voice FM
103.7 Voice FM.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Live on air from the Garden of Knowledge and fear to SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajmain, amma ba'du. Hello Sahabat Voice, how are you? I hope all of you are good. I hope your activity today run well. Inshallah, this program will make your day be more fun and spirit. Sahabat Voice, now you are listening to Teen Voice program that presented by SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan, and with me here, Nabyla, on Friday, October 27, 2023. Listeners, like normally, we will accompany you for 1 hour. We will accompany you in your nice Friday. And also, we have a guest star today in our studio. They are students of SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan, and they are ever become guest star also in this program. Please welcome Fatima and Maryam.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, I'll be presenting as Maryam.
And hello, I'll be presenting as Fatima.
Okay, and for today topic, we will be discussing about Palestine. Wow, what a really interesting topic. Especially, we are also trying to spread awareness about this topic, and I'm very excited to talk about this with all of you guys.
Okay, I'm going to say a few things just to help and give you more detail of what are we going to do today in this Teen Voice program. So basically today in Teen Voice program, we have our host as Nabyla and me and Fatima as the guest. So today we're gathered here today to discuss about a specific topic like what our host just mentioned. Today's topic is Stand for Palestine. So yeah, and basically the host is gonna ask us a few questions related to the topic, and me and Fatima are going to answer and discuss it together. So yeah.
And while we answer, we hope that our answers and opinions might help answering any questions you have in mind or something that you might be curious about, and at least when you listen to us, you will also be collecting information and you will be more open-minded and aware with us too. So yeah.
Okay, yes, and I hope you guys will enjoy this discussion with us today. Okay, so let's start this discussion, shall we?
Yes, sure.
First, Maryam, I heard this is your second time being here. How are you feeling joining us again?
Feeling good. I was really excited when I heard that I was going to be joining this program again. I've been really waiting for this opportunity to sit down here again and talk about different topics with you guys again. So yeah, I feel good.
Awesome. How about you, Fatima?
This is like my third time. This is also your third time, right? This is our second time together.
Yeah.
But this is my third time. It's pretty interesting.
But I'm still nervous though. I mean, this topic is really...
It's really heavy.
Yeah, big stuff going on.
It's
exactly. So, okay.
I have a question for Maryam. What made you be interested in ongoing to this program?
I've mentioned this before in my the last time I visited here. I've heard this Teen Voice program around me, for example, like my teachers, my classmates, my friends. And I've also seen a lot of people on social media do something similar with what we are doing now. Like they have someone throw a topic on them and then they discuss about it and talk about it on live. So that got me interested. And I was already looking for something that can make my English more fluent and just to be like more brave and confident in general. So.
Yeah.
Really great. Yeah, this is really a great program. Okay, back to topic. Do you have any questions regarding the topic?
So as I said, we will be discussing about Palestine. And we'll start by me giving you guys some questions. Here are some of the questions. First, what and where is Palestine exactly? I mean, maybe one of the listeners didn't know exactly where is Palestine or didn't know about this Palestine stuff
we will
going on.
answer them for you.
So,
okay.
Then what other questions do you have for us?
the next is, what is exactly the history of Palestine? Like, how it all started.
Yeah,
actually.
what is the core?
Yeah, the core of this so-called conflict. Where was all it started? The third is, and why are Palestine and Israel at war?
I won't say at war because it's literally just a genocide created by the Zionists.
Yeah, true,
exactly.
Okay, for the first question, where is Palestine?
But I think before we answer these
Jump
questions,
into
before we
go for a break?
yeah.
we go for a break first. Okay.
Yeah, if you really want to know about what we are going to talk about and
Stay
the
tuned.
answers of these questions, you have to stay tuned because we have a break first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry, this is very awkward.
Well, everyone, we have got to know a bit more about Fatima and Maryam that is with me here. And as for the question I've just mentioned, we will get to that after this break. We will continue our discussion later and be back after the commercial breaks. Make sure you stay tuned. So we will start to discuss and answer questions from our topic today. We stand with Palestine.
Okay.
You are listening Voice Radio.
Number one Islamic Edu-Business Radio. Have a good day.
Halo, Pak Cahyo?
Wow, Pak Dedi ya?
Iya, siang ini kita ketemu di mana?
Saya mau ngajak Pak Dedi ke rumah makan Kairo.
Apa? Ke Kairo?
Hah?
Pak Cahyo.
Ya.
Saya baru datang dari Jakarta dan sekarang saya masih di bandara ini. Kalau saya harus ke Kairo lagi, saya harus ngubah seluruh jadwal saya hari ini. Kenapa Pak Cahyo nggak bilang dari kemarin?
Maaf Pak Dedi, saya ngajak Pak Dedi ke rumah makan Kairo, bukan ke Kairo.
Hah? Rumah makan Kairo?
Iya.
Wah, saya jadi ngerasa bersalah ini. Oke, kalau gitu makan siang bareng ya kita ya.
Kalau itu sih pasti Pak Dedi. Oh iya, Pak Dedi.
Ya?
Pak Dedi sudah pernah minum teh poci Kairo belum?
Belum.
Kalau pisang goreng Kairo?
Belum, pokoknya semua yang di Kairo saya belum.
Sudah saatnya Anda menikmati menu makanan yang berbeda di rumah makan Kairo di Ruko Sentra Eropa 2 Balikpapan Baru, Blok AB9 nomor 26. Telepon 0812 5028 0006 0812 5028 0006.
Halo Pak Cahyo, hari Sabtu sampai Minggu saya masih di Balikpapan ini.
Kemarin saya lihat di daftar menu Kairo, untuk hari Sabtu dan Minggu ada menu spesial.
Gulai kikil, kacang hijau, dan...
Gulai kepala kambing.
Nah, betul.
Jadi Pak Dedi minta diantar ke Kairo ini.
Hah? Rumah makan Kairo, Pak.
Ayo kita ke rumah makan Kairo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, saya Zahir, owner toko Mekah di Balikpapan. Saya ingin menyampaikan terima kasih dan apresiasi kepada Voice FM atas kerjasama yang baik dalam menyiarkan iklan toko Mekah di Balikpapan dan sekitarnya. Dengan penyiaran iklan tersebut, alhamdulillah dengan izin Allah SWT telah membawa dampak yang sangat positif terhadap meningkatnya penjualan toko Mekah yang berada di Simpang Lampu Merah Balikpapan Baru dan depan Asrama Haji Manggar Balikpapan. Toko Mekah yang menyediakan beragam perlengkapan dan oleh-oleh umroh dan haji termasuk bermacam pilihan kurma, perlengkapan sholat, herbal, termasuk beragam madu asli, parfum, dan aneka frozen food dari Timur Tengah. Sekali lagi saya mengucapkan terima kasih untuk Voice FM dan terus maju dalam menggapai sukses bersama. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Voice FM, number one Islamic Edu-Business Radio.
Allahu Akbar,
Alhamdulillah, gue bisa bangun subuh. Ayo bro, bangun. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Alhamdulillah, sholat duha ini menenangkan hati. Masya Allah. Terus dulu Masya Allah, pengajian barusan bagus banget. Sayang, gak sempat nyatet. Alhamdulillah, hari ini bisa sedekah. Alhamdulillah dapat rezeki. Pasti karena sedekah hari ini diterima.
Ini udah tahu yang keberapa ya? Ana lupa. Ada yang mau bantuin Ana Mulia enggak?
Alhamdulillah dapat rezeki. Pasti karena sedekah itu udah nolongin orang. Ditolong bulan depan mau umrah. Insyaallah. Bulan depan mau umrah insyaallah. Sebagian orang menulis status amalannya untuk meningkatkan status dirinya agar mendapat pujian atau ketenaran di kalangan umum. Hal ini adalah riya dan termasuk dosa. Sejatinya, ibadah harus dijaga keikhlasan niatnya. Tidakkah kita sayang jika amal ibadah kita sia-sia bahkan bisa membuahkan dosa? Mari berhati-hati, jangan sampai amal hangus gara-gara status.
103.77 Voice FM.
Anda tengah mendengarkan Voice FM, number one Islamic Edu-Business Radio.
Stay tuned on 103.7 Voice FM. Voice FM, number one Islamic Edu-Business radio station. 103.7 Voice FM.
.7 Voice FM, number one Islamic Edu-Business Radio. Back again in Teen Voice, presented by SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan. And back with me and with our guests Maryam and Fatima, and which are still with our topic today. We stand for Palestine. Oh, and just a small reminder, you should listen to our Teen Voice every Friday at 2 till 3 p.m. if you want to listen to more of our different types of topics. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Istiqamah YPAITB channel. Well, anyway, let's continue our discussion. As for the question, I will repeat them for you. Maryam and Fatima, please answer this question together. First, what and where is Palestine exactly? 2. What is the history of Palestine? 3. And why are Palestine and Israel at war?
Okay, so as the first question, what and where is Palestine? So Palestine is a territory located in West Asia. The region is also called because it is to the west of Asia. So this region is also called the Middle East, and reference to its location in the Middle East of east of Europe. Palestine is an area of the eastern region, and it comprises parts of modern Israel and the Palestinian territories of the Gaza Strip and West Bank. Palestine territory encompassing the Gaza Strip and West Bank, including East Jerusalem, and they have been illegally occupied by Israel since 1967. And currently in the Middle East, Israel and Palestine share the same land west of Jordan River. Israel is predominantly a Jewish state, while Gaza and West Bank are Palestinian. And yes, there are other religions, obviously, besides Muslim, who lives in Palestine, but the majority are mostly Arabs and Muslims.
Yeah, even though the majority of Palestine is Muslims, people likes to interpret this as a religious war, which is totally false because the Zionist keeps bombing Gaza Strip, which comprises not only Muslim Arabs, they're also Christians and Jews.
Exactly.
Even Jews, they are killing innocent religious people. Like Palestine, not only they killed. Wait, what? sorry. I am really at the days at this moment. When Israel not only they killed innocent Muslims and Arabs, but they also kill other people of religion.
They also bombed a church, right?
Yeah, church. They bombed a church. They bombed hospitals.
Yeah, basically people who has nothing to do with it, they get involved in it. You know,
they're innocent people that get bombed by them every day.
Just because their egoism for taking the land.
Yeah, they're like very narcissistic. That's like the nature of Zionists.
They're thinking like terrorists is the best.
Yeah, terrorism is a way. They like to manipulate and control the media.
Yeah.
And they're good at it too.
Exactly.
Like really good at it. Especially like the one who's holding media right now is America.
Yeah. America is like the best friend of the Israel.
And America literally is holding the world right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
They're like holding the world right now. Literally all the media, international media, comes from America.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see CNN,
don't trust it.
Don't really, because it's gonna be pro-Zionist.
Yeah.
They're really close allies with Zionists.
UK too, right?
Yeah, UK.
English.
Basically,
UK is the one who gave land.
To them.
Yeah. How evil.
Yeah, this also answers this question, the second question. The history of Palestine.
Okay.
So, about how Palestine...
we feel so bad for the innocent children too.
Yeah. The innocent children are killed.
In the recent bombing of Israel, they bombed the Al-Ahli Baptist Hospital.
The hospital, yeah. Wow.
Which belongs to Christians.
Christian.
So obviously this is not a religious war.
Yeah. They literally just bomb everything.
As they please.
Yeah, as they please.
They whine that, I know that all lives matter, that you cannot just kill an innocent life. But Gaza is doing that for defense. They're not doing it just because they want. They can, yeah, exactly.
Because they can, no.
Yeah.
They're doing it for self-defense. I mean, like, if you get punched by someone, you will
punch back.
Punch back, right?
But when you punch back, they pretend like wow, they're the victim.
Yeah, but playing victim. Like
playing.
Especially with the how media portrays it, like framing Gaza for it.
The bomb thing. They are framing Hamas for doing the bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you think that
they make they make them look bad.
Yeah, but right.
Their defense is literally saying that Hamas misfired their missiles.
Misfired.
How on earth do you misfire missiles
to a hospital?
Your own hospital.
And not only once.
Yeah,
only once.
Many times.
Yeah.
They use it as excuse for many times.
Yeah.
They bomb schools. They bomb hospitals. They bomb evacuation teams while they are working.
Exactly. Oh, and I've heard one thing that Israel once alerted the Gaza people to evacuate.
Yeah.
But they bombed them instead when they want to evacuate.
It's pretty stupid. Like they even tell.
No, I think they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
To make them look like an angel. They're like, who on earth with the right mind still support these kind of people.
Yeah. They say they are open-minded.
Yeah.
But I don't think they got like the whole story. They just heard one side and then they blame the other side,
They didn't hear the two sides of the story, so they can't really
think really clearly.
Well, because of the propaganda too.
Yeah, propaganda is a lot. I could see that they're trying to propagate the children.
Yeah.
I saw many ads with the Zionist propaganda.
They're so
they claim they claim that there are 40 babies that been killed by the Hamas.
Yeah,
while
that's true or not.
While they were killing 4,000.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the.
It's nothing compared to what Palestine experienced.
75 years.
75 years. It's from the 1947. 48.
1948. They've been trying to occupy Palestine.
Yeah, since a long time ago, and I don't understand why people just realize that now.
It's a long time.
One of the reasons why this also answers the question, the second question, the history of Palestine. The reason why the Zionists have so much power as well, because back when they were at World War II, they are scattered. They're scattered everywhere
because of the Holocaust that is caused by the Germany because of Hitler.
The dude.
Yeah, so they just scattered everywhere, trying to live somewhere.
To gain the trust of people.
Yeah, the respect, the sweet life. Yeah. And then
they're trying to gain empathy, pity.
Many of them are scattered.
That's one of their ways to manipulate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Many of them even scattered around the Arab lands.
Yes.
And they accepted them nicely.
Yeah, the Palestinians who after World War II, after the UK evacuated the Jews to Palestine, the Palestine, they're pretty open,
because they are good people. They see someone they need to help, so they help them. But in return, they didn't get the same effort or the same.
Instead, they want to take their land.
Yes,
it's saying that it's belonging to them.
Yeah.
I mean, when we take a line back to the times of prophet from Moses.
Yeah.
They are very greedy.
Yeah, it's already greedy. I mean, when they first landed on Canaan around Palestine, they literally just say to Musa, you just fight for the land and we're just going to sit here nicely, sweetly, waiting for the land to be free.
Yeah, you can do the job and we're just gonna stay here for I don't know, until you get the land. Oh, you got the land? Good job!
Yay, it's ours now.
Reminds me of something.
They really have no efforts.
It's not mine, it's ours.
They didn't get their hand dirty.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just want it to get done. There.
They just want it instant.
Yeah, you deal with it, we're just gonna
take the product.
Take the product.
We're gonna take your winnings.
Just that.
And it's not yours, it's ours.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not in this together. But it's ours.
It's ours.
The thing about every war, obviously there's gonna be some sacrifice, right? A lot of people are gonna die and stuff. But I just can't imagine there's so many children, they haven't even started anything and they died just like that.
Their dreams are just crushed by these people.
Actually every law of war and every superhero ethos and every shred of common sense and basic decency tells us that good guys are the one who don't kill children. And actually in Islam, women and elderly kids shouldn't be involved, and perspective is the first casualty of war. We tell ourselves that we need to tell ourselves to commit the horrors that we are horrified our enemy committed first.
Yes, especially they're bombing these places where children, they're bombing schools where children need to learn.
Education.
Which is obviously a war code violation. You cannot do that in wars. You cannot bomb. You cannot target medics, schools and enforcements. You cannot do that. It's cheating, basically.
Cheating,
They're so foul for that.
Oh, very foul.
And how quickly we shed our illusion of decency, so shocked by the moment that we accept and destroying an enemy hiding behind civilians, killing the civilians. We respond to atrocities by committing more and more atrocities, and then act surprised when the pendulum swings back in our direction. Like, what? You cannot do that. Oh, sorry. Only I can do that. You cannot do that.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
It's not
Exactly.
fair. They are just defending themselves. They send an airstrike to Israel just because they're just tired of it.
Yeah.
All this time they went silent.
Yeah, 75 years.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's been 75 years, but Palestine they're still standing.
Yeah.
You know, like you cannot get rid of them that easily. So
It's
that's pretty
amazing.
impressive.
Yeah.
They defend themselves very well.
I really hope they still have the strength. You know.
Yeah,
and I think they will win in the end.
Yes,
They
Because
will.
good people always win.
They will win.
What did they say? From the river and to
From
the
the
sea.
river to the sea, Palestine
Then
will be free.
Yeah.
Palestine will win. It's already prophesied in the Quran.
Yeah,
Obviously.
exactly.
And did you know the Israeli children butchered on October 6th were no one's enemy, nor the more than 700 Gaza children were killed in the first week.
That's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Of the war by the Israeli response, nor the 16 Israeli children taken hostage by Hamas to use as human shields, nor the 551 Palestinian children that Israeli forces killed to eliminate 600 terrorists in 2014, nor the 25 similar children who died from terror attacks over the past 15 years, nor the unknown number of children currently lying under the rubble of the Al Ahli Baptist Hospital in Gaza City.
That is so scary and terrifying. Oh my god. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, I know, right? I just can't
Like
imagine
being in their shoes.
Yeah, being in their position. Like, imagine you're at home with your family with
and
a
then
full stomach.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, like,
My god.
you're just sleeping peacefully, and maybe you are like a child, and then you wake up at some point and you realize that you fainted, and you're in someone's arms.
Oh my god.
And then, like, you realize that your house and everything around you has been destroyed.
Turned
and you
into
lose-
rubble.
Yeah.
And then we lost our families.
Yeah.
And
You just hear scream,
And then you
bombing
have to, like,
stuff.
deal with it now, you know?
Yeah.
it's sad how people there are getting used to this.
Yeah.
Like every
This
time.
cannot be
Yeah, just thinking
normalized.
about that,
Yeah.
I can't really bear it, you know? I just really hope they have the strength.
Like I see
That seems so
videos
hard.
of Gaza people
Yeah.
recording themselves reacting to the missiles sent by Israeli forces. They were like, oh yeah, this is a normal occurrence. That is just sad.
Yeah.
Sure, we cannot really help much,
But at least we have
but
to
at
do
least
something.
we're spreading awareness.
At least we didn't stand by.
Yes, every single voice counts.
Exactly.
Because like if we really did want to do something, like to do something to help them directly, we can, but the governments, you
Yes.
know,
It
like
goes
this,
back
like
again to
example,
the
the government doesn't support Palestine, but the civilians and the people who lived in that country supports them.
The
Yes.
fact is that I just read some articles that said many countries signed a petition to stop the bombing in Gaza. Many
Is that true?
countries, I read them on Twitter. Actually,
Twitter.
There's many countries that signed that petition, but there's only 3 countries that didn't sign the petition. You guess who? UK, US, and Israel. Obviously, the 3 of them.
Obviously.
The problem is actually these 3 countries.
Who holds the United Nations?
United Nations, I don't know, maybe
The Europe?
UK, US, Europe.
Because it's pretty stupid to not send humanitarian
Yeah.
aid for the Gaza people just because
They just sent it to Ukraine and closing their eyes on
Yeah,
Palestine.
like they pretend not to see them, you know.
it's very ironic hypocrisy.
Exactly. It's like the exact same problem, but they just close their eyes for this one just because it's Israel doing
Yes,
it.
exactly. Because Israel is their allies, and Russia.
Russia,
If we talk about politics, it's gonna be very, very heavy and long. But I think America's doing this because Russia is supporting Palestine.
And I think Russia is doing it that too because they are like the two polar opposites.
Yeah,
right?
like they don't want to be the same. Like,
yeah, they don't want to be in the same side. They must be fight each
exactly.
other. They need to oppose each other. Exactly. Okay.
So, what was the last question? I forgot.
The last question. And why are Palestine and Israel at war? Exactly.
Well, I won't say they are at war because it is not a war, it's a genocide.
Exactly.
The genocide done by the Israeli forces, the Zionists, for 75 years. People are just getting more aware right now because, well, they're realizing their lies and manipulation. And, well, I think this will never start. The quote-unquote war will never start if Palestine didn't defend themselves on 7th October.
It's like the
highest point that this topic is back on top again.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last time this topic got talked about?
It's like years ago.
Like what, 2021?
Yeah. It's already a long time.
Like, and the pandemic. I still remember Palestine being brought up again.
Yeah, I remember.
And now I'm very thankful that Palestine
is brought back
again, and people are starting to get aware.
Exactly.
They're realizing that, man, Israel is pretty stupid.
Yeah, this is a real problem right here.
They claim this to be a war.
This is not okay.
This is not okay.
We have to do something about it.
We cannot just stand by looking at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
75 years. I mean, like, they are closing their eyes.
Yeah, and they just start to realize now.
Yeah.
Which is great. Every single realization, even though it's kind of late. It
as long
matters.
as you realize the truth, you know?
It's not late.
It's not late.
It's better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. I mean, if we can unite the people all over the world, maybe we can, convince the government.
Yeah, the government. Exactly.
Okay. Do you have any other questions? Maybe
any
the
questions?
host?
How about how can these Jews people came into Palestine actually the first time?
Well, you're the history person.
So I'm going to answer my own question. Okay. So from what I've heard, actually, it all started many years ago, decades. It's from the Prophet's age.
Before Christ.
Yeah, before the Christ. Before the Christ. As we all know, Prophet Ibrahim is married to
two wives.
Two wives, right? It's Sarah and Hajar. Yeah. From Hajar, there's Ismail.
Yes.
From Ismail, there's the Arab people.
Yeah, okay.
Arab people, and then Nabi Muhammad, and then the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
And then from the other wife, Sarah, it's Ishaq, and from Ishaq, this is the key, is the Jews later. So from Ishaq, there will be Yaqub, Daud, Sulaiman,
and
Yusuf, and many others that are
David.
Jews actually.
Yeah.
Why the Jews people didn't believe at Prophet Muhammad is because they see Muhammad is what is it?
Like they've been, promised a lot.
Yeah.
They're like very selfish and narcissistic at best, like at nature. They are very bloating. They feel very, very self-centric and egotistical, even though they did nothing to help.
Exactly.
They contribute nothing, but they are very, very egotistical. Very proud of themselves, even though they did nothing. And when they see that the last prophet is not from their kind,
from the Bani Israel,
they're like,
they cannot accept it.
Yeah, they cannot accept it. Like,
they are very racist.
Even especially when back then the Arab people in the Jahiliyah era, they are seen by people as stupid people, like barbaric people.
Jahiliyah means stupid.
So they're like, no way, the last prophet is from these
lives. They're
why
very,
not us? Like
judgy.
Yeah. So
they see themselves so high, like they're so high of themselves, like
they cannot accept that there will be other people
from a lower tier will be the most
That
special.
can be better than
Yes.
Exactly. Just because most of the prophets are from their kind, right?
Yes.
So when they see
Someone
Prophet
who's
Muhammad
different,
from different, they was like, nah, I
Even
don't
though
want
he's
to.
better and more right, but
Yeah.
they're still like, no, we're the right ones.
Yeah,
They
they're
think-
just closing their eyes because of that.
They think they're better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just selfish, self-centered,
Yeah, narcissistic.
narcissistic.
You know, I want to say
We're going to slander Israel now.
this is pro-Palestinian. Okay.
After that, as we know, Prophet Yusuf have many brothers, right?
Yes.
Many siblings. And actually, the 11 tribes of Jews are actually
From
Yusuf, from his family,
siblings.
Yeah.
his siblings.
Related to.
Yeah. So first they are in Canaan, right? And then they move to Egypt because, as we know, Yusuf got
Yeah.
got his title as the ruler of Egypt.
and then his
then
family also moved there.
to Egypt.
And
yes.
that is the origin of the Jew people coming to Egypt
to Egypt and then
being
going-
the slave.
being the slaves and going everywhere.
Yeah, scattered around everywhere. It's from that.
You know the Freemason thing?
Ah.
What is it that? What?
Freemason. It's actually really big stuff.
Oh, it's like is it involved in conspiracy theories or something?
Yeah, it's like a secret organization. The Freemason actually is the the first form before it's going to change into Illuminati.
Oh,
If we know it. Yeah. Freemason is as they named free
free
as free.
free.
And Mason means
stone people.
people.
But no,
People who do stone things.
who carve
It's
stone.
it's a symbolism to slavery. So like slavery free slavery.
Yeah, free us from slavery.
Yeah. And it actually consists, most of them is Jew people because they want to be free from the slavery. But after that, as we know now, the Jews now controls the world.
They do that. Is it because they wanted revenge?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they have something planned bigger in the future.
The new
you know?
world order.
Yeah.
They want to build the new
my.
world order. If you
They put their hands in everything right now.
Yeah.
You know, they control everything.
yeah
And
Like the Austrian guy. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean
They said some people say that he's Jew.
Jew.
Is he Jew?
Who?
Jewish.
It's the one who started the World War.
Hitler.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some people actually said that Adolf Hitler is Jew.
really?
Yeah. But it's ironic, right? It's because he killed many
Yeah,
Jew people.
he did the
in
Holocaust.
Like,
Yeah.
why would he kill his own people?
I mean, it could be.
It could be
Yeah.
he planning for something, right?
Yeah.
He's planning for something bigger.
Yeah. Some people say that it's for him for gaining sympathy for his people,
Yes.
because when he killed many of the Jew people, people will see.
Makes them more believe.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, they're so sad. We need to give them a land. They are.
Yeah, they're like, oh my, so sad, so pity. Oh.
And since they are good people, they help them. you
Yeah.
know? That could be.
Exactly.
Sadly, they took advantage of that.
So sad.
But just because someone took advantage of your kindness does not mean you should stop being kind.
Exactly.
I wonder what would happen if Palestine didn't help them. You know, maybe something different, but maybe something worse could even happen.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
like they said, oh, Palestine didn't help us.
Then boom. Started to fight.
Yeah, but at least we helped them. I mean,
Yeah.
Palestine helped them. So
them.
they look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look good. At least they look
And
good.
Israel looks bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is all we need now. Israel bad.
Like, from what I've seen recently, there was a captive from Hamas. You know,
It's the one who they already released them
Yeah.
captive, but the Israel side, nah, we don't want.
like she said that she was treated very nicely at the Hamas
that one.
captive. You know that one? Who was her name again? I forgot.
The one I remember is about the captive. The one of the captive.
What's her name?
Said that the Hamas actually already released them, saying that, hey, Israel, you can take this captive back. But Israel just say, no,
they decline.
We don't want.
Yeah. Oh, that's so.
It's so ironic. I mean,
her name is Yocheved Lifshitz. Is that how I say her name? Sorry if I butchered that name a bit. She's a 85-year-old Israeli hostage taken after
so she probably knows a lot then, right?
Yeah, she was recently freed from Hamas, and she said that she was treated really nicely back in the captives of Hamas. They assured that she got the food, she was clean, she was healthy,
treated like a human.
Yes, she was treated like a human, and as she quote, they believed it in the Quran. And these people are nice people. Hamas is really nice people, but the media
claiming they're bad people.
Yeah.
Yes.
The media.
That's the power of media.
Exactly.
Even now, I think a lot of people start to realize because of the media, because we are more aware and we spread about it more. So it reached out to everyone, you know.
Even though the media itself is trying to shadow ban these awarenesses,
they try anything to stop.
But these people keep
pushing through. That's why every little
until they get tired.
Awareness helps.
Even if you think that reposting is something little, it's actually really big.
It's really big.
Yeah.
Every effort you put counts, right?
Exactly. Even if it's just a like, a comment, a repost about this problem,
everything that engages the post and it lets it spread all over, it's very great.
Spread the awareness.
People are starting to realize more, and when they do, as we hope that we can take a toll of the media. We can take at least control of how information was spread. We can tell the truth and not spread misinformation.
Exactly. And actually, I was thinking about what is actually this Israel really want from Palestine. Like, why they really want their land so much.
So, like, you're saying what is Israel's target and goals?
Yeah.
We'll get to that later, I think.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So,
okay, well, I think it's time for another break, isn't it?
Exactly. We will continue our discussion about we will stand for Palestine at SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB, but we have to hold on for a while for the commercial break.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
You are listening Voice Radio.
Number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio. Have a good day.
Wih, pada bawa hewan peliharaan kesayangan lu.
Iya dong, kan main dengan hewan peliharaan banyak manfaatnya. Selain meredakan stres, juga membantu tumbuh kembang anak.
Iya, tapi ingat loh, perawatannya harus benar, dikasih makanan yang baik, kandang yang bersih, biar hewan kesayangan kita sehat dan terawat.
Buat kamu-kamu yang punya hewan peliharaan dan mau beli perlengkapan untuk hewan kesayanganmu, nih ada pet shop yang recommended di kota Balikpapan. Emerald Pet Shop menyediakan segala macam keperluan hewan peliharaan, mulai dari makanan, obat-obatan, aksesoris, sampai kandang untuk hewan kesayanganmu. Untuk makanan hewan, tersedia berbagai merek terkenal sehingga kamu punya banyak pilihan, seperti Royal Canin, Proplan, Whiskas, Meo, dan masih banyak lagi.
Wow, alamatnya di mana?
Emerald Pet Shop beralamat di Jalan D. Panjaitan, RT 33 Sumberjo, tepatnya di sebelah Alfamidi depan BRI. Kamu bisa follow Instagram @emerald_petshop_bpp untuk mendapatkan info mengenai produk hewan kesayanganmu. Dan kamu juga bisa berkirim WhatsApp ke 0821 5149 5414 atau 0811 5486 486.
Wah, lengkap juga ya produk-produknya. Jadi nggak sabar beli aksesoris dan makanan hewan.
Yuk kita pergi ke Emerald Pet Shop dan segera dapatkan serta lengkapi kebutuhan hewan peliharaan di Emerald Pet Shop.
Pendengar,
kita simak berbagai khasiat mengesankan dirasakan keluarga Ibu Anggi Balikpapan semenjak rutin konsumsi madu Ratu Trigona Excellent B.
Putra sulung saya di rumah usia 10 tahun, pertama kali terkena serangan asma usia 1 tahun. Saat itu dokter memberikan obat sirup dan nebulizer. Saat usianya bertambah, asmanya justru semakin parah dan sering kambuh. Dokter lalu mengganti obat sirup menjadi puyer yang tentunya dosisnya jauh lebih tinggi. Tapi obat-obatan itu hanya meredam sesaat. Anak saya masih juga sering kambuh sampai usia 7 tahun didiagnosa asmanya sudah akut. Sebagai orang tua merasa sedih sekali. Pengobatan tradisional pun sudah saya lakukan seperti rebusan air jahe dan sebagainya, tetap juga tidak membuahkan hasil. Sampai suatu hari suami saya mendengar iklan Ratu Trigona Excellent B dan kami tertarik untuk mencobanya. 1 botol pertama sudah mulai membuahkan hasil. Setelah hampir 1 tahun, alhamdulillah dan tentunya atas izin Allah, anak saya sudah benar-benar lepas dari puyer. Bukan hanya putra sulung saya yang merasakan manfaat madu Ratu Trigona, tapi seluruh anggota keluarga di rumah mulai dari mengobati batuk pilek untuk saya dan suami, sampai bisa mengobati panas tinggi dan sariawan untuk kedua putri saya. Alhamdulillah senang sekali.
Segera dapatkan Ratu Trigona Excellent B di Apotik Damai Parma, Jalan MT Haryono, depan Hotel Max One. Apotik Anda, Ruko Bandar Klandasan. Apotik Ika Farma, Jalan MT Haryono, depan Rumah Sakit Siloam Balikpapan. Serta bisa pula didapatkan di Toko Mekah, Kompleks Ruko Balikpapan Baru, dan Toko Mekah depan Asrama Haji Manggar. Ratu Trigona Excellent B, madu alami berkualitas dengan begitu banyak keajaiban.
Welcome to Green Campus, Sekolah Islam Terpadu Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan, The Excellence Quranic Leader and Entrepreneur School. Taman pengetahuan dan kebajikan yang lahir dari komitmen berbagai pihak dan berbagai lembaga keislaman di Balikpapan yang bersungguh-sungguh berupaya dalam mewujudkan sekolah Islam terpadu yang berkualitas untuk membentuk generasi Islam yang beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas, kuat, dan berwawasan lingkungan. Dalam rangka menyiapkan generasi Qurani yang mampu menjawab berbagai tantangan global, SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan memiliki program unggulan Al-Quran, bahasa Inggris, klub akademik dan non-akademik yang mewadahi berkembangnya potensi yang dimiliki siswa sehingga memiliki keahlian khusus dan berprestasi. Dilatih oleh guru dan coach profesional yang berpengalaman di bidangnya serta memiliki komitmen yang tinggi untuk membina. Fasilitas lain disediakan untuk menunjang optimalnya proses pembelajaran berkembangnya potensi, bakat, dan minat yang dimiliki siswa berupa masjid sekolah, hall serbaguna, indoor basket, lapangan bulu tangkis, lapangan sepak bola, greenhouse, kolam ikan, dan kebun. Yang membuat sekolah ini unik dan berbeda dari sekolah lain adalah adanya wadah untuk siswa untuk mengembangkan ilmu broadcasting melalui radio Voice FM yang lokasinya masih dalam area Green Campus, serta school cafe dan toko Madinah yang juga dapat dipakai untuk pengembangan keterampilan wirausaha siswa-siswi SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan. Alhamdulillah, rasa syukur dipanjatkan atas ragam prestasi sekolah diantaranya akreditasi A Sekolah Adiwiyata, Sekolah Sehat, Sekolah Ramah Anak, Pendidikan Guru Penggerak, Sekolah Aktif Literasi Tingkat Nasional, akreditasi perpustakaan sekolah yaitu A, Pangan Jajanan Anak Sekolah Aman, dan Sekolah Kemitraan dengan Australian Government's Asian Education Foundation. SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan, The Excellence Quranic Leader and Entrepreneur School.
103.77 Voice FM.
Anda tengah mendengarkan Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio.
103.7 Voice FM, number one Islamic Edu-Business radio. Back again in Teen Voice, presented by SMAIT Istiqamah YPAITB Balikpapan. And still with us here with me, Maryam and Fatima, with our topic today, we stand with Palestine. And we're back. Did you miss us? Anyway, let's continue our discussion. And to help, I will repeat the questions again for you. Number 1, what is Israel's target and goal? Number 2, who is supporting Israel in this war? Number 3, why can the Palestinians leave Gaza?
Okay, and the first question, I would like to answer to the question, what is Israel's target and goal? Israeli officials have repeatedly said their goal is to eliminate Hamas by crushing the crushing the terrorist organization. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hopes to reassert Israeli deterrence and show Israel's enemies, but the high cost of and shows Israel's enemies the high cost of attacking it. But well, obviously this is obviously like a cover up for their actual targets, their actual goals. I heard that they were trying to control over Al-Aqsa.
They have the thing.
Yes, like the most important thing that is Al-Aqsa to the Muslim people. They want to take control of that. But there are many things that they want to control as well. The world. Okay, so basically that. And to answer the other question, why can Palestinians leave Gaza? As we know, if they did want to leave or run away, the closest place and easiest place to go is Egypt. But Egypt has refused to open its doors to those fleeing Gaza, in part because it doesn't want to be seen as aiding Israel's forced displacement of Palestinians, but also because it doesn't want a massive refugee crisis within its borders. And obviously, these Palestinian people want to defend their land, right? So obviously, they're not gonna run away from their protected land. They want to protect Al-Aqsa, which means a lot to Muslim people.
It's actually like the Qiblat.
Yes, the first
previous Qiblat.
The previous Qiblat, and then when it comes to Kaaba, and then it goes to Kaaba, it's still a really big historical thing for Muslim people. And I think the main idea is that Egypt doesn't want to get involved, even though they're supposed to be on the Palestinian side.
They're supposed to be on the Palestinian side, but they're not helping them fully.
It's a bit.
But I wonder why they don't help the Palestinians that much when they are actually more than capable to do so. And I think most of the Palestinians can't leave Gaza because of the fear of not being able to return.
Like if Gazans. They left, and then maybe they cannot come back because they say, "Oh, you left. You can't come back." Because there's a high chance that they will say that, right?
As an Indonesian idiom said, hilang pantat apa?
Angkat pantat. Yes. Okay. I see. Well, I still have one more question left.
But I think I want to add something.
Oh, really?
Go on.
Just to remind all of you, Israel started all of this war first. And even if they died, like even if Israelis died, it's still nothing compared to what they did to Palestine, what Palestine has suffered and experienced. And Palestine has suffered already, like, for a long time, like what you said, right?
5 years. You imagine it yourself, living in terror, bombs, everything.
And just to let you know, like what Fatima has mentioned, this is a misunderstanding that this is a religious war or conflict when it actually isn't, you know? Like, this is not a Muslim against Jews. This is like against occupation. Like, Gaza is oppressed, and Gaza has around 2.5 million people without food, water, electricity, medicine, etc., you know? And Israel expects them to stay quiet and not do anything, but the moment they start to do something, Israel becomes...
They're framing them.
They're like, how could you do this to us? You know? That's so...
They're trying so hard to make that they are the victim.
Playing victim. And then, like, I know Israel has lost a lot of family, and they have got like a lot of effect from Palestine too. But when Palestine fights back, you can't just take that and just take the newest news or the latest news and use that to judge the whole situation.
Exactly.
You have to like at least know the history first and hear out both sides, and then you can decide on what you want to protest or which side you want to choose.
Exactly.
And we're saying this not as we don't do this too. We also look both sides.
Yeah.
But like they're trying so hard to convince that they are the victim.
Yeah.
It's clear.
But it's so sad because a lot of Israel, like example, girls in high school in Israel or something like that, like I know they felt war, like they felt like something happened maybe to their family or something, so obviously I can understand in their position, like how could this happen, like why us, you know? So I think that's why they feel like that, but they don't know the history,
the actual situation going on.
It's really sad.
It's really sad. Okay, I don't think we have much time left. Sorry for the last question. You can really ask about that.
The last question, okay. So the question that I want to ask, the last one is, how is the world protesting affect Israel?
It's going to, well, it doesn't affect Israel as in how do I say it?
Wait, what? What was the question?
How's world protesting affect Israel?
I think
it doesn't really affect that much.
I think it does affect actually, like the civilians affect them. I think one of the example is like the stock companies that the US and in Israel owns. Like as an example, the stock like Starbucks, McDonald's, Disney, they went down. Like the percentage of people buying it went down. So they don't gain that much money, you know?
Yeah, I just realized that now.
Yeah,
the boycott, it works actually.
Yeah, so the point is of what's happening in Palestine is like not acceptable. So as a pro-Palestine, we should use our voice and wallet.
So stop buying that.
Yeah, to prove that and show that we are pro-Palestine.
Exactly.
And we should also spread on social media. That helps a lot too. Spreads more awareness and truth, you know, and maybe it can reach someone who hasn't seen the truth yet. So we can at least help by doing that.
We can make more innocent Israeli civilians that maybe their government is really messed up.
Yeah.
They're throwing propagandas to them, saying that our country is the one is in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. I hear that a lot.
Okay, our time is almost up.
Okay.
We should wrap it up maybe. Sorry if I could talk about
I didn't even realize, you know, we've been sitting here for almost an hour.
Exactly.
Like time went
really
fast. So yeah.
We have to wrap things up. Please, host, do the thing.
Okay. So, Teen Voice, that's it for today. We have to say goodbye, sadly, because the time is up. But don't forget to listen to Teen Voice every Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. only in our radio station, 103.7 Voice FM, #1 Islamic Edu-Business radio. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Istiqamah YPAITB channel. I'm sorry if I did any sort of mistakes. Before we close, let's say hamdalah and dua kafaratul majlis.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.
Alhamdulillah, see you next time.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bicara tentang agama dan tuntunannya, pendidikan dan aspek-aspek penunjangnya, inspirasi usaha yang sesuai dengan syariah, semuanya bermuara pada insan beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas dan kuat. Mari berdaya, berjaya bersama Voice FM. #1 Islamic Edu-Business Radio, Voice FM.